Alright, you join me at the very end of PCC. Here, hello everyone, and this is Kim Rider Supercard once again. We are back for the second upload as I promised in the first video, which is now out, which is just daily plays and talking about stuff, very general. So in this little segment of the video, we're going to be doing PCC. We're just going to finish it off, try and get an alright, as good of a rank as we can. We're going to get a very low rank in terms of Becky's. I've guaranteed Becky Lynch now. Thankfully, I really recovered big time during this day, really, because I've been playing it for a fair bit. Not like 24/7, like, pushing and stuff. Completely free to play and stuff. So definitely was nice to get the Becky. I didn't really want a high tier Becky. I was gonna aim for green silver, but I was like so demotivated to get the Becky and stuff. So that is always good. Now I'm just gonna do some picks, and then I'll be back. Okay, we are back, and I think we're gonna get one last game of PCC in, and then we are done with it completely. It is finished, thank God. And then we are going to be doing the main part of this video, which is campaign. We're going to be doing a lot of some campaign. I'm thinking of doing 2 sets per video. So we're going to be starting off on the After Umaga stage, which is going to be very much fun. Oh well, for sure it's going to be fine anyway. I just have to get the spreadsheet up, and it'll be a case of just going back and forth, sort of thing, just check stats, and it will also give a little tutorial. Of course, there is the YouTube show if you want just the tutorial for it. If you don't really care about, these early campaign levels, they are quite, well, relatively straightforward. The event's ended, so by looks of it, we are not getting the points. Which is cool. I'm just gonna check, did I get into the, yes I did. Okay, I just broke into this border, which is always nice. So I will be back. I'm just going to set the spreadsheet up. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet for the campaign. So we're just going to be doing the champion stage, as you can tell. Stage 1 being 55,000. So we're going to be starting at stage 22 in these guides, which should be straightforward, hopefully. So we're good to start there, and yeah. So let's get into it. So campaign, all the way down. So we're going to be starting from stage 22 onwards. So this should be, yep, toughness and charisma with a universe being used, which is fine. And yeah, what we are going to try to aim for is just a simple guide on how to do it. Hopefully an effective guide as well. Just on the basics of it and how you do it and stuff. So firstly, we are going to just put some equipment on that would suit this. So for this match, you are required to beat 2 female matches, 1 in toughness and 1 in charisma. And it's a male charisma match as well, so quite straightforward here. Hopefully for everyone. So let's just get straight into it. So this is Ethan Pages. So we are starting from stage 22, and we are probably going to complete up to 14 levels on this, so 2 sections. So every section is 7. Hence why the milestones are 21 stars per one, equivalent to the set amount. So this one, not difficult at all. If you've got Eddie and stuff, or even from TNT Ivar, very straightforward. There is Alina, 91k only, nice and easy, no equipment needed, no support needed either. So that stage is very straightforward. Stage 23 now. Now just looking over it. So we have stage 23 is 2 male matches. So the first and second, toughness and speed. And then the last one's a female solo match in charisma, which is nice and easy. It's just that speed match, which may cause some people issues. Now for this, I'm just going to use basically any speed equipment that I've got. So we'll just use Dom Nuggets, just because why not? And then we got, I think that's everything for this stage actually. Alright. Yeah, that'll be everything for it. So let's just get into it. And straightforward. 104. We'll destroy Gunther at 71. Now, this was the match that is the support match, the difficult match, so to speak, in this level. Nice and easy, though. Nothing to it. Axiom procced as well, but he didn't need to proc, but he procced. And then Maxime Dupree should get a easy win there, 74,000. It's always nice. And that is stage 22 complete. Stage 24 now is Pan Charisma. So let's look at the guide once again. So we do have to beat a female tag that's 151k in power, which is a bit annoying. The other two matches are very easy. So we need to just try and build these two into power now, which is going to be easy. If you're playing during the Shaq event, TNT, during more the ropes, this will be very easy for you. So that should be fine, hopefully. Yep. The table there. So we should be good without it, potentially. I'm not going to risk it, just in case. I'm just going to put Ivar's power to a bit higher as well. Oh, jeez, he's got the decks on. That's from me doing it, doing another level. So, yeah, should be fine with that. Of course, in campaign in general, as I said before, Eddie will help you a lot. Zelina will help you a lot, as you'll see in the latter levels of campaign. Also, Dom will help. Razor, basically any of the signature cards. Batista will help a lot. If you got Becky Lynch, the PCC card, she can help as well. She benefits from the WrestleMania t-shirt. Now for this, I'm just going to do the table just to be safe. I don't think I would have needed it. I might have, but as you can see, very easy. Nothing to think about there. Now, bear in mind, everyone, my up arrows are not the best. Where in terms of females and stuff, I do wish I had a Bianca Pro. And that is stage 24 complete. So stage 25 now, just looking at it, I'm seeing a tag match straight away, and it's females for charisma, which is easy. 2 tag matches, both in charisma and 1 match in speed. So Axiom will take the speed match very easily, and now we just have to build these 2 female cards into charisma, and we should be good. We do not need the speed manager. We'll just go with the charisma manager, which is Maurice, and then that should be good. And then we just need to build 1 more up in charisma, just in case. I think though it should be fine. Either way, it's just better safe than sorry. Just to build them up in a certain stat, just in case. And yep, let's just start it and go from there. Again, these ones will be not as much for guide, but it's more of a case of just me doing it. And these levels I'm not going to show the recap of. They are very simple, of course, and you've already seen the stats earlier. If you do miss the stats, just pause the video, and then just have a look at them, just so you can see what stats are, where I get numbers from and stuff. It's all on that spreadsheet, which I did talk about in the campaign video. This campaign video, I'm using it now to my advantage. In the short, I gave a little tutorial on how to use it. So do watch that if you are by any means confused with anything that I'm doing. And that is stage 25 complete. It's always nice. And we are only 10 minutes in, which is really positive, actually. So our next match is Toughness beating Charisma. So let's find it on the spreadsheet, which is just here. So we have a female solo match that is speed, which is easy. A male tagging Charisma, that's very easy. And a female solo, which I think I could do straight away. I would just need to swap Maxine out for Jordan. And for this, we should be fine. I'm just going to check the first female match. It's 78k to my 8k plus manager. So apparently Grayson Waller doesn't seem to like me. That is fine. I can just ask Penta to be a chiropractor once again if I wanted to. So here is Maxine. Beating the match, easily winning against Roxy. Roxy there. Then these two, I'm not at the point where I'm using much equipment. I'm probably only using equipment for maybe the odd one that I'm a bit questionable with, typically the tag matches. 77k there. Got the guitar. 68k, so very easy. Again, these are your easy pro stages, so I like to call them. Very easy to get pros off, or 100%, in my opinion anyway, of course. If you are just building towards it, you do not need it. That is stage 26. Stage 27, however, is a toughness and power. And just by looking at the spreadsheet, I'm seeing 2 tag matches and a table being involved, which I'm not a fan of. So we have a female tag in toughness, which is 139k, which I think we beat instantly. No, we don't. Actually, now for this campaign guides and stuff, I will refrain. I will not be using Winston or Bulldog, as there is no chance you'll have them yet. Of course, if they do come out in the latter half of the tier, then you know that's all well and good. So the female match is now good. Now it's just sorting this stuff out. Now this way your specialist equipment will help you a lot. So, for example, this Ivor benefits from pure power if you got it. Of course, just gone back to the spreadsheet. So it's just the toughness match. For females, it's done. The singles match for the toughness for the males is easy for me, which is Macho Man. Now, of course, you can use Selena Vega. Now, at the minute, as of time of recording, I do not have Selena Vega at all. So I'm just going to be using Tank Ledger and Hank Walk for toughness and power as your mages. And then I think I should be fine with everything else. So let's get into it. Excuse me, on network. So yeah, I'll be doing 27. So I'll be doing the whole of Ethan Page, and then the next stage after that, and then this will be part 1, and then part 2, and then etc. etc. But when we get to the later half, so from 57 all the way to 84, we'll be doing it as one singular part, but every level I'm going to be talking about it, coming in depth, and thinking about all levels and stuff. So this is an Eddie match. Even though I did say Macho. I'm pretty sure you can get away with either though, but we are going to have a very annoying table. Hopefully though, it should be fine with Ivos being 120 to get, and yeah, that's more than fine. So again, it's just one of the things. It's just easily cruising through it. Just do some half attention stuff, and you'll be fine. So this is Ethan Page's level himself. So toughness and speed. So go back to the spreadsheet. So it's all tag matches. So it's 2 males and the female one, obviously. So it goes male, female, male. So match 1 is toughness, speed for the females, and toughness again. So I'm going to buff up toughness here since I'm a bit weaker in toughness. The am in speed. So I think everyone there should be fine. Now it's just sorting out the speed of these 2 females. So we'll just use Dom Nugget and we should be fine. Yep, we're fine. Fine on both of them. Let's get into it. Now these parts I will just be doing quite quick. But hopefully you are if you're looking at decks, but I'm also showing the decks and stuff and comparing it with the actual figures. That's why I'm not doing the recaps, if you're wondering, is simply because I generally don't need to. Now, of course, what I'll probably be doing off camera is doing the recaps again, but for these levels, but very early. But these are very early. You do not need to struggle with them. The only stages I'm not covering is from level 1 of this map to 21 of this map, so up to Umaga. I'm not doing them as they are way too easy for you. But as you can see, 3 stars. I'm also not covering any other map as well. I did do the HBK one, HBK's level in the campaign guide video, the first one. So have a look at that if you've missed it. Now, next up is your right arrows, which is not the best for me at all. As you can see, I've got a Ray, 2 Johns, R-Truth, and 2 Mae Youngs. So first one is a theme. Nope. So that's my mum looking at the wrong match. So luckily, female attacks and toughness, which is already beaten. Is almost beaten. What I'm going to do though first is I'm just going to check the equipments and then just attach more, just so I have them all available to me while I'm doing it, so I'm not hassling, just going back and forth. So all the way down to Tiffany Stratton. So for Mae Young, I'm just going to put one of the hands on. You got a hand free of charge. Completely free, so you do not need to worry about that. Now, this next one is it's the male matches, and they were in toughness. Pretty sure one was charisma. Yeah. Oh god, no, I'm looking at one match. Oh god. No, one has to be a speed match, so Ray and I think Ron, and then we'll just put the Cenas in, which are fine on their own, which is good. So yeah, let's just get into it. Ooh. So now this is where the supports get leveled up, so a lot more support-wise, so you do have to pay more attention. But again, nothing difficult. In these sort of stages, there's always that sort of one level that could catch you out very quickly if you're not paying any form of attention. So you see a couple of 90k stats, maybe 95s, maybe the odd 100. Of course, we'll see a lot of 100k stats the next level in the latter half. But as you can see there, that is what I mean about just paying attention. That's me being stupid. So just excuse me real quick. So, and that is what I mean when it comes to the guides as well, just keeping an eye on your levels. Although saying that, the reason I lost is because of a certain manager check, which is again my fault. I should have checked sim manager. Everyone else is fine. So we'll just do it again. See, these ones I will just tend to rush, so mistakes will happen. But it also shows the sort of thing where it's like, even people who are trying to do campaign, if they just start rushing through it, especially at this sort of stage, you may fall into an issue where you may drop a star. Of course, you can easily get it. It's just you can drop one, which I do not want you to do. Do not replay unnecessary stages if you do not need to. As you can see, the Mae Youngs. The alternative to Mae Young, honestly, is Nikki Bella or Lyra. Lyra is the best option there. There's Battle Pass Cena. They're getting the win with the Snowman. Of course, any route, as long as they're built crisp, will be fine. So next is this match. So we're looking for a female Solomon Power. That is going to be a little bit of a struggle, but not too bad. A toughness match and a male tag match and speed. Now the male side of it is really easy. It's just this female side that's going to cause me some issues. Now, showing the Stephanie Vacquier Battle Pass. If you got her from the Unhinged tier, she'll be very helpful. And we're just going to put the DG set on Mae Young, and we should be good to go. 71k to toughness, that is any of the Cenas. The power match. Oh, actually, I'm just going to check. Oh, it's a singles match in power, so I'll just have to use a table. Just use that table there just to be sure so I'm not resetting. 130k speed, which is very easy as well, because that is Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles. Of course, if you are one of them people who are thinking about maybe buying one thing from the supercard stores and stuff, I would highly recommend the battle passes. They are extremely useful, especially now more than anything. Where you are getting a free specialist equipment for your superstar. So, for example, John Cena is got one. For this one, being a microphone, which you will see in which you'll see more in the latter half of stages and stuff. You will not see him here. Well, you may see him here, but not used at proficient levels and stuff. So, definitely easy. Now, potentially, in one of these guides, I think it'll be the second one. You'll be seeing me claim the Becky Lynch. So next is the toughness speed stuff. So 80k is minimum on toughness, that is fine. And then the female match, that is toughness, that is also fine. That is Mae Young. So with the give yourself a hand with the toughness match for the Raz, if you got Mae Young and you did claim your free hand, that match is incredibly easy. There is also a male tag in toughness, which is just 2 8k stats, which I've got, and a speed match, which is 66k, which 2 I also have. So I'm just gonna put in. I'll just put in so Sherry. I do not really recommend 2-stat managers that much in campaign, but if you want to use them, it is perfectly fine. I know in one of the stages in the latter half, as an alternative route for me, I did use 2-stat managers a little bit. This match should be very easy. Yep, Bret Hart speed is awful. It's just this female match here. 110k should be fine. There you go, almost 100k toughness. Nice. That's 31. So 32 is Speed Charisma. So again with this Speed Charisma, so 2 80k stats are needed for speed, which is easy. And a male solo, so 3 speed matches, 104k as you saw there, which is not nice at all. So ways to do this, just simply speed equipment. Just have a fair bit of speed and you should be fine. Now, I'm just going to use the Saturday Night's Main Event shirt. Now, unfortunately, you cannot get this anymore. It was in the web store during Unhinged here. So that is a very unfortunate thing, but we should be all good. So the charisma match was the females, and it's 66k, which is very easy. So let's get into it. So this is the speed match, charisma match, sorry, and that is Mae Young. So now we're just going to go with the John Cena and the R-Truth. It's very easy. There we go. It's always nice. 33. So tough as a charisma again. So this could be a Mae Young situation. It's not. Well, it is and it isn't. So female charisma, that is Mae Young again, which it's 85k this time. Luckily we've got the manager, so it should be alright. The toughness is 71,000, and just going from there. So again, this match very easy. So we're just gonna use the WrestleMania t-shirt on John Cena. And we got 117k. And then the second match is 71k, which is the Battle Pass Cena, or basically any Cena Pro that you've got. So let's get into it. Now in this campaign you will see numbers like 120,000, 115, 130s. Like the highest for base cards I've seen is 180s on both. Which is definitely not nice. But that is level 84, and I will be showing how I did level 84 as well during the set guide. For that, and it's also currently on the channel as well. Level 84. It took me a very long time to complete, but if you do want to see it, it is there. It's under campaign guide. How to beat campaign ideas and advice and stuff. It's one of my earlier videos, that's for sure. So that should be fine. We just did stage 33. So stage 34 is power and toughness. So here we're seeing a 100k toughness match for the males, which is tough. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna not use Winston. So we've got a toughness match, which annoyingly we have to use someone a bit different. Let's do that now. Power match is really simple. So yeah, we've just got to build 2 people in toughness, basically. Just build the battle passing just to make my life a bit easier. 106, which is fine. Everything else is fine. Yep, we are good to go. So this is the John Cena battle pass I'm just going to use. And there we go. It's 102k, and that's what I was talking about. Now, I'll be talking a bit more in the later guides and stuff on why the battle pass cards are so important. And can very much help your campaign a lot. Especially if you are lacking certain cards or certain stats and stuff. So, for example, for me, as you notice in the latter stages, I'm lacking power. The power stats a lot. Even though it doesn't look like it in these levels, as soon as you get to like the 120ks, 130ks, it just start getting tough. So for the final level of this guide, we're going to be doing Tiffany Stratton, which, as you can see with Tiffany Stratton, she's got a male tag match that is in power, which is very easy. She gets two power matches for the males. The female match is speed, so I just need to put someone in speed. So I'll just put Steph in speed. Once the equipment goes off on killing, so goodbye to that. Who's got better speed? Actually, do I have other options? So I do have some SS cards. No, not really. I do still need to pro certain cards though, for sure, so Roxy will be a very good one for this stage. What is she? She's 88, so that will just win. So buff it into toughness. Not toughness, sorry, power. So just need to boost up everyone's power now. So Baba Cena's goes up. We'll put the normal John Cena in. Give him pure power. Just gonna check the matches again. That we are fine. Let's go. And that'll be the end of part 1 to the guide. Of course, it is 10:30 my time currently. So I think what I'll do is I'll check my mailbox after the end of this level, and then if not, it should be ready for the next one, which will be recorded and stuff and uploaded. Well, hopefully. They'll probably upload at very similar times. At my time, it'll be quite late. So do be aware of that and stuff. We'll be doing these relatively quickly. Because it's basically just like 3 to 4 recording sessions. Well, it's a lot more than 3 to 4. It's just hypothetically for the early stages, it'll be about 2 to 3. But that is Tiffany Stratton complete, and that is the campaign guide for now. I'm just gonna check my PCC rewards, see if they've come through. No. Oh, actually, I've forgotten my daily plays to do my free luchador gift. I got nothing. Who wants a surprise? I got nothing. And I've just pressed on the road to draft pick, but I said I was going to save that for next turn. I've just claimed it. Oh, that's my bad. It would be nice if that was the current tier. Just get rid of it. So yeah, we don't have our Becky Lynch at the minute. I'm not going to pause the video and stuff now, just to check into it and look into it. We'll just do one refresh and then that'll be done. And then this won't be done. Got a 30-minute video, so it's a longer video for sure. But we will be talking about the next set of campaign straight after this one. So this will be part 1 to so this will be campaign guide. This has been the campaign guide for level 32. Sorry, let me find it. From level 22 all the way up to 35. So next video we'll be doing levels 36 to 42, and then 43 to 49, and then it is Dominic Mysterio, which I think we'll do in our own because I want to separate the solo Stephanie, the Seth, and Cody Rhodes. So that'll be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.